Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. So today's video is a wrap up of all the books that I read in the month of March. And so I have some notes on my laptop, so if you see me looking down, I'm just making sure that I don't miss any information here. So I read a total of 17 books this past month. Just a pretty good number. And so of those 17 books, 9 were cozy mysteries, 2 were thrillers, 1 was a classic, 3 were fantasy, 1 was middle grade mystery, and 1 was a historical romance. So my ratings, I had 1 that was 5 wontons, 8 that were 4 wontons, 7 were 3 wontons, and 1 was 2 wontons. And I had 2 DNFs, or did not finish. And so in the formats, I read more audiobooks than I did ebooks. I had 7 ebooks and 10 audiobooks. And so I think I had a pretty good reading month this month of March. So I had a couple of really good books that stood out to me. And so these are my top 5, and they're not in any order. So the first book is The Alloy of Law. This is book 1 in the Miss Warren Era 2 series by Brandon Sanderson. This is a fantasy. And I really like this book. The story, I really like the story. I like the characters. And I think my favorite was Wayne. He is, every time his snark and his quips always made me laugh. Every time he said something, it was always made me laugh out loud. It was just really funny. And I'm really looking forward to reading the second book. And then the next book that is in my top 5 is Nooks and Crannies, and this is by Jessica Lawson. This is a middle grade mystery that I was reading for the Cozy Escape Book Club, and this is what I really really liked the story. The mystery was great. I liked the main character Tabitha. She's a very smart young girl, young lady. She is very inquisitive, and she's very smart, and I liked her friend, her little pet mouse, Pemberley. He's very cute. And I mean, I liked all the characters. I mean, they all have their unique personalities. And so this was the third middle grade mystery that I've read. And I've enjoyed the other 2. So I'm looking forward to reading more middle grade mysteries. And the next book that is in my top 5 is Cheddarov Dead, and this is a cozy mystery by Corina Moss, and is book 1 in the Cheese Shop series. And this all the hype that I heard about this book is definitely lived up to that. It was a good book. I enjoyed it, and this is the very first book, like right from the beginning. It's there's a bit of a found family starting to happen, and because the main character, she has a bunch of people that work with her, and she says it a few times in the book how they are like family to her now. So that found family trope is one of my favorite tropes. So that one was a really good read. I really enjoyed that one. And so the next book that's in my top 5 is Closely Harbored Secrets, and this is another cozy mystery, and this is by Bree Baker. And this is book number 6 in the Seaside Cafe. And again, I like the story was really great in this one. I like the characters, and you have the interaction. Well, there's a little boy named Denver, and the things that his dad Grady and Denise, his who's also Everly's friend, has to go through is he has some issues at nighttime. So if any of you that are parents would know, that would be able to relate, having to stay up with your child, and so that's I like that part was very interesting. It gets you in the heart. But I mean, other than and the other things about the book, I like the mystery, and the story was really great as well. And then the final book, the last one in my top 5 is Murder Lo Mein, and this is by Vivian Chen. It is book 3 in the Noodle Shop series. And again, I like this book. I like the interactions between Lana and her family, and between the people that work in the Asia Village Plaza. And I like the fact that Lana is half Taiwanese. So that's something that you don't see very often. I'm Taiwanese Canadian, so I like there's Taiwanese representation in a book because you don't see it very often. So I like that, and I found that the characters, the way they interact with each other is very something that I'm very familiar with, being Taiwanese. So I like that. So those were all the books that I read for the month of March. What did you read in the month of March? I'd be interested to read in your comments what you've read. If you'd like to post it in the comments below, I'd be happy to read them. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. And I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.